What is up, everyone? We are going over Sage Northcutt's return to the One Championship. He was able to get an outside heel hook in just a few seconds into the first round, and we're going to cover how he did that in the fight. All right, so he was here on bottom. He got taken down from or he got knocked down actually, and put into bottom half guard to where he had to establish his frames, and then he had to just try to get back onto his side and start getting back into a guard. Now, the thing is with MMA, guys always try to posture up to strike, right? So as he's pushing away, the guy started to posture up to strike, so Sage was able to get into an outside leg entanglement here, all right? Now, as his opponent tried to start to stand, this was actually probably the worst option for his opponent, because as his opponent started to stand up, it gave Sage the ability to lock onto his leg. So what his opponent probably should have done is just maintain pressure and then pass the guard and got into a more dominant position before trying to strike. But as Sage started to frame, his opponent started to stand up, and Sage immediately scoops his hips underneath and starts getting into an outside leg entanglement here. Now, his foot comes out and around his partner's back. Now, one thing that I would recommend that Sage would have done differently is close your legs when you guys try to do this, okay? If you close your legs, you have a better, tighter squeeze on your partner's leg. Sage had both of his legs open. He's a really strong guy, didn't really need to close his legs, but closing your legs in a figure four will make it much more effective, all right? So he had his legs open, his partner stood all the way up, but Sage was so good at pinching the knee and exposing the heel that he just locked it up right away and started to barrel roll through. So they went through one rotation. So we're gonna scoot this way just a tad. They went through one rotation all the way over, then they landed right about here, and Sage still had his legs unlocked and then bridged through to get the finish. Now, you can finish from there, but against someone that's an experienced leg locker, they're probably gonna start to dismantle this position by heel slipping and untangling your legs. So what you're gonna wanna do is maintain that figure four that I mentioned, stay on your side, and then now you can start to bend their toes to their butt as your hip goes through the outside of their knee, putting better pressure on the outside of their knee versus just rotational pressure. His partner stopped. The guy he was competing against stopped moving, and that's why his knee started to get pressure on it. But as long as my partner doesn't stop moving, it's really hard for me to find rotational pressure unless I start to fall to my side, bend the toes to the butt, and then bridge through the knee. So instead of just rotating through, you're gonna wanna keep that heel, you're gonna wanna close your elbow, and then you're gonna wanna bring your hips through their knee as you bring your heel to the butt and locking that figure four all together. And then now you can get your finish on your outside heel hook. And that's how Sage Northcutt got his outside heel hook finish and his long-awaited return to MMA. So great seeing him back. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to check out my new coaching platform to get all different types of content like role breakdowns, classes, and even technique series. Go to willtackett.com to check it out now. Thanks, everyone.